live. Hello, Danny. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Mike. Hello, Wanda. Hello, Giuseppe and Reggie. And hello, Yahia. John O'Meara. Hello. The bat signal is activated. And it's raining. It just started raining not 5 minutes ago. Hello, Vivian. Hello, Estelle. I'm very good. And Reggie Gagna, $3.99 right off the bat. Thank you very much, Reggie, for the $3.99 super chat. It's a very great way to start the stream. Hello, Michelle Briggs. Yes, it's a muggy, overcast Saturday evening. I do have my umbrella, so everything should be fine, hopefully. And we are in the Junction. That's right, I've never streamed through the Junction before. It's sort of in the west end of Old Toronto. Hello, Whitby Dude. I'll try to stay dry, although I have a feeling my socks will be wet by the end of the stream. Hello, Tam V. Hello, Maroof. So I'm not sure if this rain is going to just continue as a light drizzle or if it's going to get heavy. Guess we'll find out. Maybe we'll even get some thunderstorms. Estelle, $5 Australian. Have a great night. Thank you, Estelle, and same to you. Thank you very much for the $5. Very much appreciated. It's always great to have you in the stream. Hello, Janet. Yes, umbrella cam is activated. So we're walking east along Dundas Street here in the Junction. Red Robin, hello, how are you? Alan K, there's a severe thunderstorm watch. Well, well, well. I guess we'll see what happens. I'm prepared to get soaked. As long as my phone and gimbal stay dry. Hey, Keith Wilson, how are you? I'm doing very well. Hadley, hello. The weather is muggy and overcast and now rainy with possible thunderstorms. Oh, hello Marie and Brad Palmer. How are you? Hey, Michelle Gray. Canadian Prepper. No, I can't say I've ever watched that. Oh, yeah. Well, congrats on your second shot. I think those crummy feelings should pass fairly quickly. They do for most people. Hello, Tanvir. It's a bit breezy right now. Maybe it's a pre-storm breezy. Keith, I'm going to take you through the Junction along Dundas Street, and then I think I'll continue on along Dupont Street, which I've never streamed before either, or streamed through before. Yahia, yeah, I'm sure you will, Yahia. So, fun fact, Alan K. Kwan, $10 for a post-stream burrito dinner. Thank you very much, Alan. Very, very much appreciated. And Byron 699, hello from Weston Road. Oh, hello to you, Brian, on Weston Road. That's an area I've yet to live stream through. I have shot a couple of recorded videos along Weston Road though. So thank you very much again, Brian. So little known fact, well maybe it's not so little known, but the Junction was once a separate town known as West Toronto. And then it got annexed by the city of Toronto. It was a long time ago. And the western end of the Junction neighborhood also doubles as Little Malta. I didn't hear that, Yahya. Oh my goodness, Enrico, $69.99. Hi Ken, heard your name on Johnny's stream yesterday. Thought I'd drop by and show some support. Wow. I am flabbergasted. Wow, thank you so much, Enrico, for that amazingly generous super chat. And welcome to the stream. And thanks to Johnny for sending you my way. We do tend to talk about each other a lot in our streams. Our people in the chat tend to mention us in the streams as well. Wow, very much appreciated, Enrico. I'll add that to the ice cream sandwich and yogurt fund. The frustrated gamer, hello. Maybe we'll get caught in a downpour. Yeah, I'm a little bit speechless. Both my hands are full right now, so I can't really do much but hold the gimbal in one hand and the umbrella in the other hand. Ah, that's very kind, Alan K. Kwan. Well, he and I are, I guess, the first two who have been doing these sorts of long-form walking videos in the city with narration and then live streaming. I think my walk around was doing them around the same time, but I think he started after I did, and maybe after Johnny, I'm not too sure. But in the terms of doing long form walking videos, I'm pretty sure Johnny and myself were the first two in Toronto to do those. I think we're both inspired by Action Kid. My first video was just over 3 years ago, as I mentioned in my last stream at my 3-year anniversary of walking videos. I haven't seen any mods pop up yet. Ah. Okay, now we're getting some gusty conditions here. Hello, George. I might have to kind of concentrate a bit to keep my umbrella from turning inside out. So I might be distracted every now and then. I might miss some chats here and there, so I apologize in advance for that. So yeah, here we are. This is the main retail area of the Junction. And it pretty much looks like a small town main street all on its own. It sort of is, Alan K. Kwan. It turns inside out. If it blows inside out, I can pop it back into its rightful position again. Hey Yusuf, how are you? So welcome to any new viewers to the stream, such as Enrico and any others who are watching for the first time. I always encourage new viewers to come out of lurking and say hello. Because I know we have some long-time lurkers, no doubt, who have never said anything yet in the chats. And I've gotten a few of them to come forward and say hello recently. Hey Monica! Can I send some rain to Carlton Place? I'll try, Reggie, I'll try. Hello, Tara Evans. I thought I might be able to get away without getting rained on, but oh well. At least I did rightfully put rain in the title of the stream. Maybe I made it happen. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy. If I didn't put rain in the title, who knows? Maybe it wouldn't be raining right now. Ha! Yeah, I know that makes no sense, but you know. That's right, now is a good time to unlurk. So there's all kinds of neat restaurants and shops and stuff along Dundas here in the Junction. Some of it is rather upscale, as you can see. Junction Fromagerie. There's still a few of the old school businesses around as well, from when this neighborhood was decidedly more working class. It's been pretty heavily gentrified though over the last 15 years or so. Sanjay, I have yet to go to any restaurants. Hello, Elevators in Transit. How are you? Well, here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory. Pizza Libretto, that's a local chain that has good reviews, which I've never tried. There's a downtown location in the financial district that I see all the time. So it's the closest one to where I live. What's this now? The Purple Onion Steakhouse and Grill. Hello in Long Beach. It's certainly not sunny here right now, that's what's up. Is it Michelle Gray's birthday? Well, happy birthday, Michelle Gray. Yeah, that's right, Whitby dude. Yeah, this used to be a dry neighborhood. Alcohol sales were prohibited here for a very long time. It's like a little tropical little sidewalk patio. Too bad it started raining, because on the way here, when I passed through this area, there were people in the patio and it was quite lively. And I think everyone scurried away when the rain started. Because when the rain comes, they run and hide their heads. Because they might as well be dead. '57. Still young. Pacific Avenue. Maybe I'll cross to the other side. See what's happening on the south side of the street. Alan K. Kwan, you got it. Or how about, I wanna know, did you see the rain? I see it right now, man. Oh, Sanjay, those lyrics I said a little while ago, those were to the song called Rain. Coincidentally. It's one of the Beatles' first psychedelic songs. You got it, Whippy dude. And there's another CCR song about rain, isn't there? Sometimes I accidentally combine the two of them together. Yep, B-side to Paperback Writer. It's one of my favorite Beatles songs, I would say, Rain. Along with Paperback Writer, they're both awesome. CCR means Creedence Clearwater Revival. CCR is one of my favorite bands from that era, after the Beatles. John Fogerty still kicks ass. He still sounds great. And he doesn't even look that old. It's raining, raining, raining.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, Alan K. I would love to see him live. He has a YouTube channel where he sits around with his family and he belts out some of his old hits with his acoustic guitar. And I'll talk over this music. This ain't no CCR. This ain't no Beatles. Tragically Hip. I never really got into the Tragically Hip, but there were a few songs I really liked. I think my favorite one is The 100th Meridian. It's from like the early 90s. It used to play on the radio and there was an F-bomb in that song. And I used to be like, whoa, did they know that there was an F-bomb here? Oh, there was an old one, Michelle. That's an oldie. Hey, Rolling with Ian. I just saw you. I just ran into Ian while I was heading out to record my live stream. Ah, yes, the Hillside Festival, yep. It's a very well-known music festival. A bit of a Woodstock kind of vibe to it. Of course, not with 500,000 people or anything, but just a similar atmosphere. we are, Keele and Dundas. This is sort of like the main intersection here in the junction.
Yeah.
I know, Whitby, dude, that's funny, right? That everyone thought they were like some southern... Pardon me? Where? I don't know. Maybe. I have a YouTube channel. I'm just live streaming right now. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Yeah. Lennox, oh yeah, she kicks many arses. Well, that was just a random woman that started talking to me there on the corner. She thought she knew me from someplace, but I don't think it was me, because the place that she thought she knew me from, I did not know what it was, so maybe it was my doppelganger. Well, that's not completely unheard of, Maroof, to be completely honest. But in this case, I was actually talking to another person.
Next week, I'm not sure what my schedule is yet, but I will let you know if I have a gap.
The evil twin TheKenContinuum. Watch out for that guy. No, the TheKenContinuum, he has fans everywhere. The TheKenContinuum is still working on it. It's because the TheKenContinuum has one of those evil looking goatees. People love those, man. I like Bare Naked Ladies from when they first came out up to when Stephen Page left. After Stephen Page left, I kind of lost interest. I don't know, to me he was like integral to the band, sounding like and being the Bare Naked Ladies. And they had their little reunion at the Junos, was it? A couple years ago, and I thought that was awesome. Seeing them all together again. And they seem to get along well enough, although they're probably just putting on a happy face for the audience. I mean, yeah, when I hear a Bare Naked Ladies song in my head, most of the time it's Stephen Page's voice, right? I know Ed sang a lot of lead, but Stephen Page, he's the one who rings in my head when I think of the Bare Naked Ladies. Yeah, definitely lots of weed stores. April Wine, classic Canadian rock. That was the first time I got excited about something to do with the Bare Naked Ladies in a long time, when they reunited on the Junos. And we're almost through the junction. But not a real green dress, that's cruel, right? Red Robin, I have no problem with the legalization of marijuana. I think it was inevitable. Personally, I don't indulge, I don't smoke pot, but tons of people did, and it was mainstream pretty much, so it just seemed to make sense, you know, to legalize it. I'm just not so much a fan when I can smell pot in my apartment because people in my building are smoking it, and the smell just kind of permeates the hallway and comes into my apartment, and I just can't get away from it, you know. Not really a fan of that. Same with cigarettes, obviously. I just don't want to have to smell smoke of any sort when I'm trying to relax at home, you know. That's my rant of the day. Martha and the Muffins, yeah, I like them. Echo Beach, I mean, come on, that's one of the first new wave songs of the 80s. You quit 1 month ago. Oh, awesome, Estelle. And what about later on when Martha and the Muffins became M plus M? Does anybody remember that? And I believe the one of the Marthas from Martha and the Muffins, because I think there were 2 Marthas in the band, teaches at OCAD University now. At least so I heard. Yeah, this is a busy intersection, and it's kind of a pain. Pain in the... Whoa! Pain in the arse, and I'm not going to get splashed, so I'm standing back here. Haha, black stations, white stations, you got it! I think that was their only hit song as M plus M, from what I remember anyway. It was only a hit in Canada though. I think Echo Beach got airplay all around the world when it became a hit. No, it's been not a dry neighborhood for quite a long time now, Ian. Hey, Clayton Crawford. Oh, I can feel the first tinges of wetness in my socks. Yep, it's happening. It's happening. I remember that song. Michelle Gray, $10. Thanks for all the great videos and streams, and I haven't commented on all of them, but I have watched them all. Well, thank you very much, Michelle Gray. Very much appreciated. $10 super chat. Very kind, thank you. Can I just cross here, please? I hate this intersection. Believe in the Lord. Holy cow. Yeah, this is a terrible intersection if you're not in a vehicle. elbow to push the button. Oh, finally. All right. That took like about 3 times longer than it should have. As you can see on the other side, there's not really a sidewalk to speak of. There's a bike lane, but I am not going to walk in the bike lane. So now we're coming up onto Dupont Street here. Whoa, and my umbrella tried to turn inside out, but I thwarted it. We can lower the umbrella temporarily. The believe guy. Believe. Oh no, don't tell me of construction nonsense here. West Toronto rail path. It is hot and muggy, Susan, and I don't like it. I feel sticky already. Vivian Johnson, 34.99. Thanks for taking us on a walk through the rainy weather. Wow, thank you very much, Vivian, and you're very welcome. Maybe I'll get good and soaked. But very much appreciated as always, Vivian. If this umbrella gets blown inside out and destroyed, I will buy myself a new one post haste with all the generous donations. I'll buy like the best umbrella ever made. The most high-end, strongest umbrella known to man or woman. Thank you, Believe Guy. Yeah, I remember Johnny's umbrella saga, the saga of the crappy umbrella and the quest for the better umbrella. That would be a sight to see, carrying around one of those umbrellas. Keep an eye on the ground as I walk so I don't step right into a big puddle. So here's Dupont Street. It's been a long time since I've been through here. I did a recorded video through here, I don't know, over a year ago, maybe. What is going on here? That's not creepy or anything. Yeah, congrats Vivian, new great-granddaughter. Mazel tov to that. Do you think that might be a library? I'm thinking it could be a library, but I might be wrong. I have a hunch though. Something tells me it is a library. Funny dog, hello. And hello, Rocky Rambo. Adrian! Adrian! Do you think that place sells coffee? I think it might sell coffee. I don't know, I might be wrong, but something tells me they might sell coffee. I've always thought this part of Dupont here was a little on the gritty side, but I like it. Most of these storefronts are not really thriving by any means. Lots of them are vacant. But there's potential, that's for sure, for it to be an interesting neighborhood. You might be onto something there, the Amish gamer. Yes, Funny Dog is in the house. God, it's muggy out here. Blech. Something smells good. Something's cooking. Something's cooking around here. I wish you could smell it through the chat. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Spud. You see that tag everywhere. That name. It's all over buildings across the city. Smell-o-vision. Yeah, that's what we need. We need some smell-o-vision. Uh-oh, now there's a new smell. And it's not a good smell. All of a sudden a bad smell has overpowered that good smell. It smells like skunk now. Yeah, it's more like skunk, Susan. It's a skunky smell. And not like in a marijuana way, more like in an actual skunk kind of way. Hey, Alex. Nice of you to come out and say hello. Here's a mattress. Anyone needs a mattress? It looks brand new, that's the funny thing. Yeah, it's not wise to pick up anything left at the curb in Toronto, no matter how pristine it looks. Unless they specifically put a sign on it that says no bed bugs or something like that. It's best to just always assume the reason it's out there is because of bed bugs. Hello, Peter Stock. That's true, Alan. Comes more wind. Hey, Mike Clavash, how are you? You know, I haven't seen a skunk walking around like my neighborhood ever, I don't think. I can't think of one single time. I've smelled them, but I've never seen one. I'm trying to figure out who that is. Is that George W. Bush? Hello, Cena. Hey, Godwin, watching in 360p. Nice. Watching 1998 style. Oh yeah. Now this part of Dupont is a little on the dull side, admittedly. I'm not going to stay on Dupont though for the whole way. Hello, hello again. How did that happen? That was the same woman who saw me back in the junction and talked to me. All right.
Hey, there's the bus. There's the bus. Tomorrow.
Look, phone booths. What are these things? Do these phones actually work? That one seems to work. They both seem to work. I think these are the first working phone booths I've come across in years. Hello, Lena. Uh-oh, should I be scared? Should I be scared, Michelle? Don't touch them, yeah. Well, if anyone is in need of an emergency phone, now you know where you can go. All the phone booths like closer into downtown, they're all just completely inoperable. Most of them don't even have receivers anymore. A fancy phone booth, huh? Oh yeah, like I've seen those ones, yeah. Who shot JR? Can't remember. It was a woman, from what I remember. Can't remember her name. And here's where the Galleria Mall used to be. There's still a part of it over there, but most of it has been brought down. Ah, Maroof, all right. Later, Maroof. Oh, there is a CN Tower sighting. As you can see, we're pretty far away from the heart of downtown. A bunch of like high-rise residential buildings are going to go here. All right, have a good night, Maroof. Did it stop raining? Well, it's still drizzling a little bit. Hello, Deborah Ball. This is an industrial stretch here now along Dupont. The CP rail line runs parallel behind these industrial buildings. So that's why this area kind of sprung up as an industrial area. Easy access to the rails. Melanie, I'm thinking I might take Dufferin south when I get to it. Ah, that's her name, Kristen, right. Yep. I'm actually old enough to remember that whole Who Shot JR thing. It's all anyone could talk about. Yeah, it's great movie watching weather, or getting all snuggly with your favorite person if that's what you're into. I don't know. Why did she do it? I don't know. That show seems like ancient history to me now. Because JR was a bastard. He was a bastard. An evil bastard. But you know who loved watching Dallas, though? Bill from Freaks and Geeks. That was his favorite show. Look at this old beast. Oh, it has flat tires. That's sad. This one's... Alright, here's Dufferin. There's the Dufferin bus. The Sufferin' Dufferin, that's what they call that bus. My mom watched all those shows. I just had to watch them simply because I had no choice. We just had the one TV, and when they were on, that's what I was stuck watching. Falcon Crest, Knots Landing, Dallas, Dynasty, all those shows. I just wanted to watch Knight Rider. The A-Team. Alright, one last look down Dupont. Rocky Rambo, yeah, I'd like to. I could see that happening in the future. Yes, JR was in I Dream of Jeannie. I think, what was his name? Larry Hagman? That was the actor. He played an astronaut. That show still holds up. Plays in reruns on CHCH, the Hamilton station. I mean, it's silly and all, but it's still watchable and enjoyable. Chris Mills, good evening. Alright, now we're going to head south to Bloor. Kind of get into a little more action. Bloor Street is obviously a busy street. Like, it's more pedestrian action and all that stuff. Sunny Breaks lived in this area. It's not a bad area to live in. Yeah, that's right. I Dream of Jeannie and the Beatles both died in the same year. Now has it stopped raining? I think it has. John Ling, hello. I'm not too sure. I'll probably walk for another hour or so at least. Probably east along Bloor Street for a little ways. Once I get to it. I'm not sure if I'll make it all the way downtown, but it's possible. Or at least to the edge of downtown. Here's a nice old school supermarket. Olympia. Yeah, I might make it to the Annex. The monkeys, yeah. I love the monkeys. There's a psychic. I wonder why. Well, I thought it said San Antonio. It's Santo Antonio. Okay. I was just thinking, why is there a laundromat named after a city in Texas? Petticoat Junction, yep. I've seen all those shows at one time or another mostly when I was a kid. Gilligan's Island was my favorite of them all from that era. Especially the episode where the rock band, the Mosquitoes, comes to the island. Bingo, Bango, Bongo, and Irving. The Mosquitoes! I wonder what they were inspired by. What could it be? Looks like I gotta take my life into my hands here. Oh yeah, I was a big Three's Company fan, especially in the Chrissy years with the Ropers. I mean, Mr. Furley was awesome, but I kind of preferred the Ropers. And then remember, the Ropers had their own spin-off show that only lasted like barely one season. How do I remember them? Oh, just reruns. The magic of reruns. Hey, Big S. Hey, no worries, man. Welcome. Yeah, Me TV. think Antenna TV also plays all kinds of those old shows. That's an American channel that I get with my my antenna. I get it from Buffalo. Alright, we're getting close to Dufferin. I mean, sorry, Bloor. We're on Dufferin. David and Goliath. I don't think I ever watched that. But what about the old 60s cartoon Hercules show? What about that? With his little centaur friend Newton. Or was it just Newt? Newt? Maybe it's just Newt. You talk like, hey Herc! Hey Herc! Newt! Three's a Crowd. I barely remember that. It didn't last very long. Another failed spin-off show from Three's Company. What about the little the other little guy, Toot? His name was Toot. There was Newt and Toot. Oh my god. The theme song from that show was the best part. It still holds up. I do not have an elf t-shirt, no. But that would be a cool t-shirt to have. Yes, Toot played a flute, that's right. Alright, this dull stretch of Dufferin is coming to an end momentarily. Yeah, I used to watch H.R. Puffin stuff. And what about the hilarious House of Frightenstein? I actually have that show on DVD. My friend made me a special DVD set. And now it's also available on Crave TV, I think. But the thing is, they changed the music, which sucks, because I had lots of awesome classic rock songs. But I think the DVD version I have, that my friend made, has the original music. Yeah, the Wonder Years. Yeah, Billy Van played everybody pretty much on that show. Yeah, that was a local CHCH production. When I was a kid, when I used to watch that, the hilarious House of Frightenstein, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to find it funny or scary. Kind of like I just wasn't too sure, you know? Thanks, David Simon. Yeah, I've had pretty good luck streaming. I haven't really run into many issues with picture quality or buffering, although just saying that now will probably jinx it, but I've been using the Prism app the whole time. And it's all worked out pretty well for me so far. Because I did not update my phone. I think that's when all the problems started for other streamers who were using the Samsung phone. They ran an update, and then next thing you knew, everything just started going to shit. we are at Bloor. There's Dufferin subway station. And we'll get away from the Muzak here. This is like a trend that has really caught on lately. Everyone goes around with external speakers playing their music, whether they're walking or riding their bikes. It's definitely a trend. It's not just in my head, it's really happening. So now we are on Bloor and we're heading east. I think this is the Bloordale neighborhood. I remember when time began. I think the weather is sort of keeping people away right now. It would be busier on a Saturday evening along here, normally. Sort of Bobby Hall. I just know I'm heading east. That's pretty much all I know for sure right now. David Simon, yeah, I think that's something that will probably happen in the not too distant future. I know Johnny Strides has been talking about doing something like that. So I haven't really talked to him about it, but there's a chance we might kind of come together and do a meetup. Of course, he has far more subscribers than I do. I'm almost at 5,000. I think there's only about 40 more to go until I hit the big 5,000. So if you haven't subscribed and you've been watching my videos and streams, go on and do it, man. Get me to that nice round number. Well, I'm sure we will, Whitby dude. Rolling with Ian, congrats. That's a nice round number too. Once you have like zeros at the end, it always feels pretty good, right? Alright, now it smells like sewage. I think I'd rather have the skunk smell. There's a nice church. Red Robin, well, it's better than it's been in a long time. Like last summer the numbers went way down and things opened up, but the difference is this time the majority of the population is vaccinated, whereas last summer nobody was vaccinated. So in that sense it's much better, just for that one fact. I think the city of Toronto is about 80% with one shot and maybe 65% with both shots. It just keeps changing, so that might be outdated now. Thank you, John Ling. That's one more closer to 5,000. Dueling scooters. Dun 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 dun. It's quiet along here. Last weekend I did a walk through this area in a recorded video, and it was much busier. There was all kinds of activity, and all the restaurant patios were hopping. Of course, that was a nice dry night. And here's Dovercourt Road. Did I already pass the Paradise Theater? No, right? Yeah, I am on Bloor, Deborah. Oh no, Christine. It's definitely a different viewing experience watching someone on a scooter or bicycle compared to walking. Yeah, it's a really nice street, Whitby dude. Siberia Vintage. And here it's very, very quiet. Okay, here's a patio. I spoke too soon. I think it's just the YouTube algorithm just worked its mysterious magic, and Johnny's channel just started getting promoted more, and then it just snowballed. Sometimes there's no rhyme or reason for why some channels blow up and others don't. So one time both of our channels were the same size. Mine was bigger for a little while, and then his gradually caught up to mine, and then after that it started blowing up. Well, that would be nice, but I'm not holding my breath, but I would definitely like that if that happened. Yeah, it would be awesome to see. What's for dinner? I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking maybe pizza. Maybe some nice pizza with onions and peppers and mushrooms. Yeah, Susan, that's probably true. And now there's so many walking channels now. A year ago it was basically just my channel, Johnny's channel, and my walk around for Toronto walking channels. There was another one called Torontopia, but it wasn't really a walking channel. His videos were more like little edited videos showing cool things around the city with music and stuff like that, background music, and lots of cuts. Much different than the sort of long, continuous walking format that my channel and Johnny's had, or still has. Oh, boy from New York, this is where you lived, on this corner? That's awesome. So you're a Torontonian now, not a New Yorker. Or maybe you're a New Yorker forever, who just lives in Toronto now. Bad Dog Comedy Theater. Yeah, I think it grew a little bit after I started narrating. I remember I did my first narrated video less than a year after I started doing my quiet walks. I think it was the spring of 2019 when I did my first narrated video. I still do the occasional quiet walks. I just posted one yesterday, actually. Sometimes it's just nice just to walk around and have the natural ambient city noises. Some people like that. I think so too, boy from New York. And I think New York is a great place too. Toronto Darts and Games. The sitting channel? Oh no, arthritis in both knees. Oh, that does not sound very pleasant.
What's up, guy?
Well, I'll check out your channel if you do it. And I will be one of your first subscribers. Ah, Whippy Dude, yeah. Woof! Dog shop and daycare. Hey, Chuck Diamond. How's it going? So that was just a joke, was it now, Clayton? You're not going to start a sitting channel? I'm disappointed. I would like to see it. I would like to see it happen. Toronto Gold. Yeah, The Believe guy has been there forever. Alright, so we're coming up to Christie Pits, but then on the other side of that is Koreatown. So we'll check out the action in Koreatown. I haven't seen that guy in a while, Funny Dog. I have a couple pictures of him I took for my Instagram. I talked to him a couple times too. He's just a regular guy when you talk to him. He's not like in any way unusual. He just likes to wear his rubber boots and let everyone know how he hates them. And there's a fire happening over here. Not sure what the deal is there. Psycho VFX loves me. Well, well. I'm flattered. The Bickford Center. Not much happening at Christie Pits right now. The grass is all wet, so it's not very inviting to sit down. Thinking it might be an alternative school. Oh, do we have a bike rave happening here? All these people ride around with their neon bicycles, playing music, usually electronic dance music.
Yeah, but the problem is last time, because of the outbreak, right?
Which could be a problem. Yeah, I think it is a bike rave. I have a bike, I just haven't been riding it much as of late. So lately I'm much more of a pedestrian. I wonder which way they're going to go when they initiate their bike rave. Maybe they'll come down Bloor Street here. I'm not sure if it's just starting or if it ended here. Where are the Harleys? Yeah. And here's the Tiger now that we're entering Koreatown. That lights up pretty cool when it gets dark. It's like a tiger rave. Yeah, bike raves are a thing. Yeah, Baskin Robbins is still there, still open. They're probably waiting for it to get darker before they head out. The whole point of the bike rave is to have your bikes all brightly lit up. And now we're in Koreatown. That guy's head was brightly lit up. Did you see that? What the? Is the Poop Cafe back? I think the Poop Cafe is back. Maybe it just closed down temporarily. There's poop. Well, there you go. Welcome back to the Poop Cafe. I thought they were gone for good. Yeah, come and have a lovely helping of poop. We're coming up to the PAT. The pet cafe. You choose pets over poop? Clayton, yeah, I like that too. Deborah, there were some cat cafes, but I'm not sure if there's any left now. I know like some of them popped up when that became a trend, but there were so many issues, I think, with health bylaws and things like that, that the red tape kind of made them more trouble than they were worth, I think. They couldn't really be the true kind of cat cafe that most people expected. So I think some of them just said to hell with it and decided it wasn't worth it. There's lots of health codes and things that you have to deal with in Toronto that are maybe a little more strict than some other places. Yeah, I think you can get away with that kind of thing a lot more in Asia than you can here. Koreatown is fairly busy. That place over there, Godwin? I remember there was one cat cafe on College Street, kind of near Spadina, around that area. I used to peek in the windows when I'd walk by and you could see the cats just hanging out in there. That one's gone now. Yes, I'm still on Bloor. This is such a long street, like seriously. It goes from Bloor West Village. Actually, it goes all the way down to Islington Village. And it continues on the other side of the Don Valley as Danforth Avenue. It's the same street, it just changes names. So you could walk for hours, like good 4 hours continuously along this, just seeing shops and restaurants. There's a couple gaps when you go over the Don Valley and things like that. But it's just one long continuous stretch of urbanity. Probably one of the longest in North America. I'm just thinking of the more urban stretches though. I think in terms of storefront restaurants and shops and stuff like that, I think it starts that way at around Islington. There you can see those towers where Honest Ed's used to be. It looks clean now because it just got a nice washing from the rain. I've seen enough to know that the sidewalks might not be covered in litter, but they're definitely not clean. I've seen so many people peeing along the doorways, and the pee runs across the sidewalk, and it's just constant, like, ew, ew. The sidewalks are pretty gross. Hey, high fiver, how's it going? Here is Palmerston. Palmerston Ave. And then down that way, it's Palmerston Boulevard, because it gets all fancy. That's true, Sanjay, but I still don't want to, like, get it all over me. Someone else's, you know? You know what I'm saying? No, thank you. Oh, looks like they're on their way to the bike rave. I wonder if it'll come this way. Sidewalk pizzas, yeah, and like look down at the sidewalk on a dry day while you're walking, and you'll see like streaks running across the sidewalk from these little doorway cubbies all the way down to the curb. Those streaks are urine. They're just constant pee flowing across the sidewalks. The bike rave, that's where they ride around on their brightly lit up bicycles with neon and all kinds of fancy lighting, and they play rave kind of electronic music because they all ride around in a big group. And now we're coming into the Annex. So, goodbye Koreatown. We kind of left Koreatown already. Now we're coming right into the Annex after crossing Bloor. Hey, Mark Lang. There's Bathurst Street. And yeah, here's what used to be Honest Ed's. Good old urine. Well, I'd rather have pizza because I can't have beaver tails every day. I can't live off of beaver tails. I can live off of pizza. Kinka. Not to be confused with kinky. There's the Hot Ducks Ted Rogers Cinema. That's a good documentary film screen here. There's a documentary festival they have every year. Although I think the last couple of years it's been online. Maybe this year it will be in person again. Million pot shops. Hey, the Martells, how's it going? Godwin had a juicy burger. There's Lee's Palace. That is a somewhat legendary local live music venue. Maybe not as legendary as the Horseshoe or the El Macombo, but it's up there. Top 5, definitely top 5. Hey, Pepe Pepet 47, pronouncing that correctly. Hello there. Hello people, you're like stealing my catchphrase. Sushi on Bloor. So many sushi places along here. This is like the sushi district. $365 Daywalker. I'll try and check that out, yeah. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. There's the new home of the Victory Cafe. It used to be the Victory Tavern. They called it the Vic back when it was in Mervish Village, which is temporarily non-existent. There are plans to revive Mervish Village when the new development is complete up there at the Honest Ed site. And I think the new Mervish Village will be a pedestrian-only street. So who knows, it might even be cooler than the old one. It probably won't have the same old school atmosphere though. Pipit 47? I'm not sure. I'll probably walk for at least another 20 minutes or so. Get us up to the 2-hour mark. And here's the L Furniture Warehouse. I'll just talk over the music, because they always like to blast the music. Alternative Arts, Monkey Susie. Yeah, yeah.
I'm Richard.
Hey Richard, how's it going?
Richard Bishop.
Richard Bishop, what's going on, man? How are you? Right on.
I'm glad to be here.
Right on, right on. Do you mind being on the video?
Yeah, no, I don't mind.
All right.
My bike in there.
Oh, check out Richard Bishop's bike.
CCM.
Wow, look at that.
Look at that Toronto plate.
That is very nice. Oh wow, that is awesome. That is awesome.
Really.
Yeah, that's all pretty freaking cool, man. Pretty freaking cool.
Johnny's getting a new scooter.
I heard, yeah.
And you see me texting?
A little while ago on here about the scooter. Yeah.
You guys should dual scooter.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Have two screens. And see it around the corner.
Oh yeah, well, that'd be fun. Yeah. If you wouldn't mind letting me use his scooter, you know. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
You know, we've got another scooter now, right?
Right. Right.
You know, because he ordered another one. He ordered another one.
Yeah.
So I sounds like a new one's coming. So there'll be a surplus scooter.
That's true.
I
Yeah.
think that's important.
Two
Because
scooters. Yeah.
It's an available resource. No one's done a dual.
Not yet. No.
Yeah, so it's got to get.
Well, I'm sure he and I will talk about doing some stuff.
You know what I really like when you guys happen to meet each other.
Right. I know. Yeah. That was cool.
I
Yeah.
had two screens going. I had you on both screens, right?
Right. Right.
Oh, look, they're looking at each other.
That was awesome. You were watching both at the same time. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Well, it's awesome to put a face to the name. Richard Bishop, everyone. Richard Bishop.
You know what else? He stops and sits in the park sometimes and then does the walkthrough. Try that. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. You just, where it's a chill spot, you find the chill spots
Yeah.
and do a 2-minute walkabout or something like that,
Right.
right?
Right.
But you gotta, that's gotta be safe, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm glad to
Awesome,
be
man.
on. Yay!
Yeah. Yeah. Check it out.
I hope Wendy Shed's there.
I haven't seen her. I'm not sure if she's watching tonight.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Michael, hey. And everybody that I talked to on Tommy's Drive and Continuum.
Right on. Right on. Right on. Well, it was awesome meeting you, man. Richard Bishop, everyone.
That was awesome.
Catch you later, man. Oh, that was cool. I've been seeing Richard in the chat for a long time. Yeah, I didn't think Bevy was here. And Megan is camping with her family, so she can't mod tonight either. And I told my sister that I was streaming, but sometimes she's busy doing things with the kids, so she might not have seen it either. So we might be just kind of flying by the seat of our pants, totally mod free tonight. There is one more mod that I just recently gave the powers to, but I haven't seen him in the chat either. Maybe he's lurking. Are you here? I don't know, rolling. I just lucky, I guess. My phone is still at 27% battery power. But usually after about 2 hours and 15-20 minutes, that's when my phone finally loses power. Alex, that could be doable. Alex is now a mod. Enjoy, Alex. Since we're going mod free, even though we have no problems so far, at least I haven't noticed any trolls or anything. Well, Sanjay, maybe I'll moderate, give you some mod powers in the near future. Alex just beat you to it, so yeah, I remember when that was a Dominion. Yeah, we can't have too many mods. I got 5 altogether now, including Alex. I think that's a sufficient amount for now, considering, you know, the activity levels that I get on my streams. Rain coming my way. Oh, there's some nice music. Still watching in 360p. It's rainy in the wick. Oh, JD Fisher is here. All right. So we did have a mod in the house. Thanks for keeping an eye on things, JD Fisher. And now you have a fellow new mod squad member. So the mod squad used to be all women, but now we have a couple guys. Although I'm not sure if JD Fisher is a guy. For all I know, JD Fisher is also a woman. I don't even know. Pretty sure Alex is a guy. Yep. Okay. I just, for some reason, thought you were, but I wasn't. Now that when I thought about it, I wasn't sure why I thought that. Annette, I'll put you on the list of future mod contenders, along with Sanjay. I think 5 mods is probably all I really need for now. I could have been a contender. I haven't noticed any trolling comments or anything. Everyone is very well behaved tonight. I think Johnny gets a lot more trolls. That happens when you have over 50,000 subscribers. I think I could guess why, Mr. Adam's apple. Ah, Susan, we were just walked through the Annex.
All the time. All the time.
The former Fox and the Fiddle. It's bussin'. It's bussin'! How about that? Do I win? I don't know, Luke Evans. I saw it was at 160 there just a short time ago. Sometimes I go over 200. And the most I've ever had watching concurrently was just under 300. High Fiber, $5. Thank you very much, High Fiber. And you're welcome. Hey, 144. It's still a good number of people. So hello to all 144 of you. Everyone who I haven't said hello to. All the quiet lurkers. Of course, Luke Evans. See the financial district and the tower. We're getting close to the heart of downtown where all the big buildings are. I'm not sure how many steps today. I'm guessing it's probably over 10,000 by now. Time I get home, it'll probably be over 15,000, maybe 20,000, because I'm going to shoot a regular walking video after the stream.
Hey, my friends. Stay from Woodside. Stay. I will die in your heart.
Varsity Stadium and the big boy. It's not quite dark enough for the tower to be lit up yet. Ooh, Alex laying down the law. And on the right is the Royal Ontario Museum. It's pretty quiet here along this stretch of Bloor. There's really not much in the way of restaurants or anything. This is more like a University of Toronto section here. With some quiet residential buildings. Good night, Vivian. Have a great night, and thank you again for the generous super chat. And have a great weekend. And Alan K. Kwan, $6 for a drink before your next walking video. Wow, thank you very much, Alan. I am feeling a bit parched. It's very much appreciated, very kind. I haven't been by there lately to see if the fountain is back on, the dog fountain. Yep, no more Club Monaco. I wonder what will go in this building now, in the retail section. John Ling, I think I will go south here because I literally just did a Yorkville walk last weekend. It was a recorded video, a regular recorded video. And it was very busy. So if you'd like to check that video out, it's just from last weekend. And here's the awesome old facade of the ROM. This is more of that classic museum look. Is that what that was, rolling with Ian? That's awesome. The other entrance to the ROM. This was closed for years and they just finally reopened it a couple years back. Welcome back, Pipit 47. I'm not sure if I'm even saying that right. What is juicy dumpling? I don't know. What is juicy dumpling? Is this a Jeopardy question? The planetarium is no longer. I mean, it's still there, but it's not a planetarium anymore. And it hasn't been for a long time. It was the former McLaughlin Planetarium. That will be torn down for a new building, new U of T building. So this is Queen's Park. I see we're over the 2-hour mark, so I think I'll probably end this soon. I see also my battery power is now down to 15%. So it looks like I have no choice but to end this soon. Maybe I'll just head to the center of Queen's Park here. We're not dead yet. Yeah, my phone's telling me that my battery's low. It's like, I know, you don't have to tell me. I'm just gonna jaywalk here. Lena Bava had fun. That's awesome. I'm glad, Lena. Let's go to the big horse statue down here in the center of the park. This is my favorite urban park in like the downtown area. It just has that classic big city park look to it. Kind of like a very, very miniature Central Park. Torontonians always jaywalk. Just like they always honk their horns, even though that's supposedly rude and very un-Canadian. High fiver, you're welcome.
She's a nurse, right?
And Susan, you're very welcome as well. I guess this is one of those dudes that was from the 19th century. So here we are. I think that was like King Edward or something. I think it's King Edward. So yeah, this is where I'm going to wrap things up. So thank you everyone for following me along all the way from the Junction. 2 hours down here to Queen's Park. That was quite the walk, and it only rained for about half of the walk. Not too bad. And thanks to the mods, including new mod Alex, congrats. And thanks for all the awesome, generous super chats. It's very, very much appreciated. I'm always a little speechless when I see how generous people can be. And everyone have a great weekend. And I will see you all next time, within a week. You know me, I do at least one stream per week. Good night to everyone. Have a great weekend. I will continue. See you, K-Vanna.